There seems to be a special thing that happens between a child and a horse. It's just a wonderful thing that you see that happens time and time again that you really can't explain, except that you know these horses see straight to the child's heart. I think it's kind of a two-way street. They kind of help each other. There's healing and loving there. My name is Gail Wartner, and I'm Executive Director of Rising Hope Farms. We offer therapeutic riding for all ages who have any special needs. We first started by building the barn, got a couple more horses to add to our herd, and started the riding facility. We built our big riding arena to where we could have riding indoors, and now we have 7 horses and 36 riders that we serve a week. Our volunteers are the backbone of Rising Hope Farms.
I look forward to it every single week. It is the very highlight of my week. I'm an instructor at Rising Hope Farms. On a daily basis, what I see are the faces of the kids. Every one of them might come in stressed out from school or something like that, and whenever they see the volunteers and see all the love that we give them, and then the horses interact with them and everything, and when they leave, they are almost different people. They are so much better. They're always upbeat. They're always have smiles on their face.
My son has cerebral palsy. His name is Mason. Mason struggles with fine and gross motor function. Balance is a severe issue for Mason. So almost every daily function is a struggle. And when we are here at Rising Hope and Mason is on that horse, that is the one and only time out of the whole entire week that Mason has absolutely no limitations. That 1 hour of the week, Mason is just as strong and just as tall as his twin brother.
The relationship between the kids and horses is amazing to watch. A lot of our kids have a favorite horse that they can't wait to see as soon as they walk in the barn. The horse knows them, they know the horse, and it's a mutual bond.
My favorite horse is Prophet. Like when I think of the hard times that I have had, it's when I ride Prophet, it's just all that goes away, and it's just me and him in the open field. I'm battling T-cell leukemia, and I lost my hair twice, but I'm getting it back now, and I'm getting all my strength back. And he's been through some things I've heard, and I've been through some things, so it's like me and him can both relate. And it was just that special bond, like he looked into my soul and it just clicks like that. It's amazing. I love him.
The horses, when the riders come in and get on their backs, they know that they have a special rider. Sometimes they'll move up under the rider. If they start to slip off to the side, the horse will step under them. They trust the riders. They trust that that they're innocent, that there's not anything that's going to hurt them. How they know that, I don't know. It's something God must have put in them when He created them, and they are amazing creatures.
Sidewalking is one of the processes that we use here to make sure that the riders are safe. And I'll walk beside the horse, make sure the riders are maintaining balance, that they're not going to slide off. It's a mixture of this and that, but mostly it's for the safety of the rider. When I got here 4 years ago, Caroline had a hard time sitting upright in the saddle. I mean, she was one of the ones that we put a belt around her waist and really had to hold on to her to keep her from falling forward and hitting the horse. Well, over the past 4 years, I've seen her develop into a beautiful young lady who can ride on that horse. We can take our hands off her and she can maintain her balance enough that she can ride around that arena and even guide the horse by herself.
Horse leader comes in, gets the horse ready, we brush him, we make him look pretty, we clean his feet, we make sure he has no sores or bad places on him and that he's prepared and ready for the rider when they get here.
Well, as an instructor, we set up a lesson plan and we have different activities for the kids to do. They do a lot of stretching, and that encourages them to get more comfortable. It helps them physically. They are able to work on their movements. We have some riders who don't like to move around a whole lot on the horse, so the more games we do, the more comfortable they get.
An example is rings. We'll have them put rings over a pole, and in doing so they're reaching, they're stretching, it's helping their muscles, it's helping their balance because they'll have to reach in different positions. And some of them, in addition to the physical aspect, we can go over colors with them, and they can ask the sidewalker, can you hand that to me or can you help me? So there's a little bit of social interaction with the people that helping them do that as well. We will also toss balls. That's a coordination skill, and that helps with some of the sensory issues. We will also set up different courses where they're weaving. We have a curvy road, or we'll call it a zigzag road or a curvy road, and the children love to go down that road, but that is giving them a steering skill. It's making them focus their attention.
As they work with their horses, as they work with their volunteers, they develop confidence. The biggest time you see it is probably when a rider goes from having sidewalkers with them all the time to riding independently. That's a big jump for them, to have to trust that they are capable of controlling a big horse.
The warmth of the horse and the movement helps their muscles. The gait of the horse mimics what our hips do when we walk. So for a child with weak leg muscles, some even in wheelchairs, they're getting that muscle movement that they can't get with their own legs as they sit on the horse. And the warmth of the horse helps loosen those muscles.
When I'm working with the horses and the children together, it's a great feeling to see them react to each other, and each week as they come back to see how they improve or they're more relaxed. They just progress each week, and we can see so much from the beginning of the season until the end of the season. We're giving them that chance to do something they always wanted to do but just couldn't.
We have our senior citizens program. It's called Senior Saddles. And then we have our Hooves for Hospice, and these are for children and teens that have either lost a loved one or are suffering from terminal illnesses themselves. It just takes a lot to keep all of this ministry going.
The goodness of the community and the volunteers and all the people that made this possible, it's a dream come true. We can't stress enough how much we need the volunteers, because we can't do this unless we have them. We are a ministry, and it's a wonderful ministry for the special needs community in this area.
This is such a blessing, volunteering here at Rising Hope Farms, because we first started this program in thinks that we could help other people, but we have found out that they really help us, and that we're actually a circle of blessings, because the more we reach out to our riders, then the more they bless us in return. And all the other volunteers, we become like a family, so it's like a circle of blessings. When you serve at a place like Rising Hope Farms, you just see miracles every day. Some small and some that just make your jaws drop. You just can't believe it.